Chuck.
Miss Composer, Pacers Nugs. All right, so Jokic commits the loose ball foul.
Yeah.
Does not agree with the referees.
Oh, yeah.
Picks up 2 texts by goodbye
You better
Jefferson.
leave Tony Brothers alone.
But wait, there's his brother sitting courtside losing his mind. So who handled this ejection worse?
I'm going to say this. Jokic, just from being in Denver last year, would not be the player he is without his brother's intensity.
That's
his
cool.
brother, like if he's having his bad game, like he's more worried about getting out that locker room and talking
Right, and
to,
then
his
having to
brother,
talk to his brother.
have to talk to his brother.
That's pretty cool.
So I would say his brother is by far the most intense one, and his brother's bigger than him.
We got a power rank brothers.
Brothers, yes, there's some family members. We'll just do family members. Make imitations, right? Boston Celtics after the foul. Al Horford puts up a casual shot. Kent Bazemore flinches, a little trolling, and of course these guys former teammates, and we know Al's patented move.
That's one of the best ones. I'm glad, like that's a new troll. I really do.
Right, and he's my guy afterward, which is very funny.
But my favorite part is when you see the clip, you see Al kind of walk away and then turn around.
Turns around, like, wait. See that it was Kent.
Right?
That's the fun
he's
part.
walking away and then like.
Boom. Boom. By the way,
That's
when
an
we're
awesome
doing NBA players' family rankings, I want to know where Doug Christie's wife comes in. All right, Miss Legends.
I don't talk about people's lives.
End of the game in MSG. And look, we talked to you that this is the top of the show, the big block from Hezonja. And as mentioned, remember, he also dunked on Giannis.
Yes, he did.
Back in December, and then
I like this. That's more disrespectful. The stare at a block, the step over is disrespectful.
But which one? But do you think blocking, when it all said and done, and you're telling your grandkids 40 years later, are you saying I blocked LeBron James on a game winner?
Listen,
or I dunked over Giannis Antetokounmpo?
it's like coming to America. He was 105 years old when you blocked him. Like when you step over the guy that could be the MVP, you could step over the MVP.
My favorite thing is those 2 points that he dunked were the only 2 points he had in that game. That was his 7th block of the year.
He said
7th block of the year.
Little tank war update. Follow me. Pels up 3 with the ball OT. They get called for 5 seconds. Suns inbound. Pelican coaching staff screaming at them to foul.
Good, Alvin,
The Pelicans do not foul. Jock Jackson, as you saw, tied it with a 3. Then Alvin tried to call the timeout. New Orleans doesn't have any. So he gets teed up. Booker makes the tech.
Surely they won't make that same mistake twice.
So the Suns win. So really, the Suns won. But did they actually win? Because now they're messing with their tanking standings. Who wants it less?
Game within the game, Rachel. That's
Who wants it less? This script, rookie Allonzo Trier breaking Josh Hart's ankle.
I love it whenever we mix in Arizona people.
Right?
So like we got JT dunked on, but then we get our guy Trier.
Right.
Who's just,
look at this one too. Very nice from earlier in the season.
I just hope that the Knicks don't ruin him.
These are
if he stays humble and works hard, he's got a chance to be a good player in this league.
Why are you gonna be like that?
What are you talking about? Some of the things that we've talked about the Knicks. I just hope that the Knicks don't run the trip.
It's a new day at the Garden. These are good defensive players he's doing this against.
Yes.
They are. All right. So, of course, you get crossovers, which means we got to run back the top rookie crossovers of all time. D. Rose on Andre Miller in 2008.
He was 105.
There you go. Thank you.
God.
Okay, but
at least,
Rose was like 12 in this clip.
Watch
Look
this.
at it.
But this will say both legs got crossed. That's my guy Andre. I saw him this year. Shout out to the Utah Utes. But at least Dallenberg had his back.
All right, young Jason
This is
Williams.
one of my favorites of all time because watch.
Gary Payton.
This was worse than the MJ.
Watch.
This was worse than the MJ.
Watch GP got a triple.
By the way, I don't want to hear it from you, RJ. I don't want. There will be no slander of Allen Iverson's crossover on MJ because this is the best rookie crossover of all time.
White chocolate versus the glove.
We will not have this.
No,
I'm
that's
really
not
sorry.
slander. This is a great crossover. But MJ didn't, he just got crossed over. AI was going to do this to people for the next 15 years. What White Chocolate did to Gary Payton and tried to trip, that little hezzy.
He made him he beat the best perimeter defensive player in the NBA at that point so bad.
He tried to trip him. He didn't even know what was going on. The last thing that GP had was the trip.